Welcome friends, my name is Denise and I run the Poshmark Closet Eat Play Love. I am a part-time reseller. I also have a job and I spend a lot of time reselling in my free time, and I was very productive this weekend. I have my 3-yard dumpster getting picked up today, so I have really made headway in here in this space, making it more reseller friendly. I found that I had my photographing stuff in one room, and I would source stuff and bring them into my office where my photographing station was, and things, began to pile up in there. So I've decided I want to bring my photographing station in here, and then I also want to bring items that I source directly into the garage, hang them on my rack, photograph them, put them into inventory. But at the moment, I am happy to report that all of my inventory that has been posted has been put away as of this weekend. I also found a little bit more of a neutral tone tapestry to hang behind me to separate me from the storage in my garage, and that's the door that goes into my house. It's really not very exciting back there, but that blue tapestry was just not my vibe. Now I would like to share, it is a lovely 96 degrees in Boulder right now. So if you start to see me melt, it's because it's crazy hot out. I do have the fan running. That is a hum you hear. The other thing that I got this weekend and I'm so excited about is a full screen for my garage door. So now I can have the door open. I can see outside. I have some natural light, and it has a magnetic closure in the middle. I will also show everyone that. I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 items to ship from this weekend, and I already shipped one item this morning because the person who bought it would like to get it by Thursday, and I said no problem, you buy an $84 item from me, I will be at the post office at 9 a.m. and I was. Let's get started. The first item I sold and already shipped this morning was a spirit hood. It was a red wolf spirit hood. Now this company makes their items in Los Angeles. I don't want to say they're handmade, but they're very small batch made. This one was a limited edition. The ones that they make now have really long scarves that come down, and this one was a short hood. I used to be a Nintendo brand ambassador back in my mommy blogging days, and when I worked with Nintendo, that was an item that I was given as a part of a promotion for one of the new games that was releasing. I wore it for a number of years. I think I got it in 2011, and I just haven't worn it in a while, and I thought it would be a great item to sell. I had it in my closet for $99. I received multiple offers, very kind of $30 to $50 offers, but since this item was rare, I decided to wait it out, and eventually that person came along. I accepted an $84 offer for it. The first item I sold is this wool knit hat. It is by the brand Amundsen. Amundsen is a very niche Norwegian outdoor gear brand. We happen to have a store in Boulder, and so that's how I acquired this hat. If you happen to ever see Amundsen in the wild, I would definitely encourage you to pick it up. They make things mainly like wool sweaters, hiking shorts, knickers, and then they also make outdoor like ski and winter coats and pants. If you happen to find some of their outdoor gear, you will be pleasantly surprised at the amount of money you will be able to make off an Amundsen item. This sold for $34, and I posted it for $40. I think it sold same day or next day, within 24 hours basically, for $34 for an offer from the liker. Now I have my closet set up to not send offers on the few Ommenson items I have in my closet. They are so difficult to come by and such a high-end brand that I don't need to be sending offers to entice a buyer to purchase from me. The next item I sold, just a pair of Spanx, but they're camel color. They're leggings. They're a faux suede. I think they're pretty cute. I sold these for $30 and I had them in my closet for $48. But I will say sales were really slow this weekend. I'm actually surprised at the number of items I'm shipping out right now. I sold one item on Saturday, and so a lot of my sales were on Sunday. I was able to post about 30 items from Friday into the weekend, so I'm hoping that helped me garner some sales since things were so slow. I do think that these pants were definitely worth $36 and potentially $40. They have been in my closet for over 60 days and were reposted. So I decided, since sales were slow, that I didn't really want to counter and see if the person would take the counter. I just wanted to take the $30. So I am used to having pretty good sales on the weekend, and I got a little bit worried on Saturday. I typically will ship out 2 to 3 items on Saturday morning before the post office closes, and then I tend to sell another couple of items, 2 or 3 items on Saturday, and then I sell about 4 items on Sunday. And I only sold 1 item on Saturday, and that was Lululemon pants, and they're cropped. I love the color of them. These were in my closet for $44, and I sent out, oh my goodness, on 100 items, I sent out 40% off offers. So I sold these pants for $24. I do think $44 was high to have these in my closet for. And I think $25 to $32 seems to be really a more appropriate price point for someone to be paying for a pair of Lululemon Wonder Unders. So I'm not, like, I do need to take into consideration how I have things priced. And in general, I just don't think $44 is a great price point for Wonder Unders. I hear my trash company coming and they're taking away my dumpster, so I am gonna pause this until they're done and then I'll be back. Yay, the dumpster is gone. Whoo! We've had it for a month. We emptied it twice, so I got rid of 6 yards of trash. It was kind of that little roll-off kind like you see in the back of a restaurant or something. I am so excited to have that stuff be free of my home. We also have taken 2 carloads, 1 carload officially, and the second one is loaded up now of stuff that I want to donate. The next item that sold was this Belle Kazan wrap dress. The size tag wasn't in here. It's measuring like a small. It's a very cute tropical floral print. I picked this up, my goodness, not too long ago. I'm sort of amazed at how well dresses are selling for me right now. And when I was putting things away in my inventory bins yesterday, I noticed that some of my bulkier dresses tend to be cotton kind of wrap dresses. If you look at this, it takes up a lot of space in a storage bin. So I am very happy that this is moving on. This didn't have a size tag on it, and it measured like a small to me, so I sold it as a small, and I put in the listing, no size tag present, see measurements, measures like a small. What else do I want to say about this? I had it in my closet for $36, and someone sent me an offer for $27, so I accepted that offer. I also have something that's very fun to share, kind of big news. Let me put this in here and then I will share my big news. I'm trying to think of when it was announced, but I don't think I've shared it in a video. So I am going to be teaching yoga at PoshFest. I went to a Posh live event in Denver. It was really a lot of fun, but it happened to be a weird stormy night. And it took people like an hour and a half to get to Denver. Normally it takes me about 30 to 35 minutes. So it was kind of a weird night. So I don't think a lot of people turned up because there was flash floods and heavy rain. There was also a Rockies game. There were all of these things going around and the hotel was right in the center of where like lots of people were congregating in Denver. Anyway, the people that I met from the Posh Live were so sweet and kind, and we just kind of got to talking. And since I'm a yoga teacher, they said, hey, would you be interested in teaching yoga at PoshFest? And so on Friday morning, I will be teaching yoga from 7:30 to 8 a.m. It's just a really short session, kind of a grounding down session. And if you're going to PoshFest, I want to meet you. So let's connect. Let me know in the comments. I've never been to PoshFest and I'm actually really looking forward to it. One of the strategies I used on Saturday evening into Sunday to capture as many sales as I could was sending 40% off. Now, I didn't send 40% off on my whole closet. I sent it off to items that I sorted by likes first, and then I sent it to items that were older in my closet and I knew would be reposting within the next few days. This dress is just a Bowden dress. It's actually super cute and it sold for $26 and it was a part of my 40% off. So I'm almost certain, no, without doing the math, that I had this in my closet for about $40 and someone bought it for $24. Also, one of those items, like I'm saying, sometimes I think Bowden dresses will easily sell for $40 to $50, but we have to be mindful of the style, the condition, the season, and lots of things. This dress is super cute. I do really well with their jersey stretchy dresses. Even their line dresses I do well with. I love picking up Bowden dresses. And this one just doesn't feel as substantial. It's kind of a more casual piece. So really my strategy this weekend was to aggressively send offers, and this is the first time I have ever sent 40% off offers and it feels really scary. Like, I may have sent them via bundle, so I didn't also have to take the ding in the shipping. So I put items in bundles and then I chose the items I wanted to send at 40% off. Nervous that I didn't make like one sale on Saturday, and it really wasn't until 7 o'clock at night that I made that sale. Now the next item to sell is just this really cute embroidered Free People top. And I know I say this a lot, but please repost your items that are 60 days or older. Now Posh Sidekick does that for me. It automatically reposts items and it has a really cool feature. You can go in and see what items are going to repost, and when you do that, you have the option to edit that item. So let's say I knew this was gonna repost in 2 days. I could go in, make sure I like the title on it, and I could also change the price of it. Now if I'm lowering the price of items as I know they're getting older in my closet, sometimes when something reposts, I use it as an opportunity to bring the price back up. This is called the Lita Floral top, and I had it in my closet. Look at how pretty that is. For $32. Someone sent me an offer for $25 and I accepted it. So that's that. I want to say I've had this in my closet for quite some time and I'm happy to see it go. I am happy that I have the ability to automatically repost items. I think about when I used to use Flip, I would manually repost items every morning, or every, you know, like every few days. I would print out my inventory spreadsheet. I would sort it by date, and any item that appeared that was 60 days or older, I would sit and drink my coffee, and maybe it would take me 15 minutes depending on the number of items, or 20 minutes, and I would copy and delist and relist those items in my closet. And I'd also revisit how I have things titled. I am always revisiting how I have things titled. I just think that is a best practice as a reseller. I do feel like this was a substantial Free People piece, but you know, sometimes the comps are there and the market just isn't. Like I have talked about numerous times, really it's about being flexible. I was gonna use this sticker, but I don't know. I don't think it really fits the item. Let's see. So I like to talk about being flexible, and I was, because I wanted this item gone, and after a $25 sale, the money to me is $20. I don't pick up a lot of Free People at retail thrift stores because it's usually marked up, so I probably pick this up at the bins, but I'd have to look at my spreadsheet to say for certain. The next item I sold is an Oiselle, O-I-S-E-L-L-E. It's an activewear brand. You know, I wouldn't say they don't have an extensive line, but they mainly focus on running. They also have swimsuits, kind of more like triathletes, I would say. And I do always pick up the brand when I see it. As I say often, and I feel silly saying it, but I do feel like this is one of those brands that does have a little following. So I had this shirt in my closet for $40, and someone made me an offer for $34, I think, or somewhere around there. So I accepted that offer. This shirt is really lovely, lightweight. It's kind of tech oriented. It has lots of sort of built into the design, like if you're sweating or running, it had thumb holes, and I just found it to be a really nice quality, this brand. The first time I ever found it was a swimsuit, and I have sold their shorts and shirts, and yeah, I like to pick it up. It's not a brand that's typically marked up, so it's not as well known. The last item I'm shipping is a pair of old school, I would say Y2K Prada loafers. Now I actually bought these on Posh, and depending on the leather, sometimes the leather can have a lot of give, and sometimes the leather can be a little bit more rigid, and the leather was just a little bit too rigid for me. So these weren't a good fit for me. It's hard if you're a size 10 to find Prada shoes, because I feel like their 10, which is a 40, is really a little bit more like a 9.5, 10, and I'm more like a 10, 10.5. I think I had $34 all in on these shoes with my purchase on Posh, and I was able to sell them for $68. And that was not an offer to liker. That was just a straight sale, as I like to call it. And let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna give this person a piece of luggage. So I am very happy with that. I made back my money and about $10. So, you know, I paid shipping on Posh, and I got a really good deal on them. But once you pay tax and shipping, that price point really dramatically increased for me compared to what I actually paid for them. So off they go, and the packing stuff that I want is in this drawer. Guys, I have to show you my setup because it's just like everything looks, I'm so happy with how things are looking right now. In here, I'm gonna just add a little piece of tape on the end and send these beauties on their merry way. And let's see how the stack looks. Oh, I feel so lucky that I got these items and that these sales came in on the afternoon. That's all I have. I'm gonna flip the camera around, I'm gonna take it off the tripod, and I'm gonna show you the details of what's happening in my space now. I am slowly taking over this garage, and before we know it, there will be not many bicycles or camping gear or tools taking up the space. This is going to be a reseller's paradise. A reseller's cave. Oh, and I have one other thing to share. So today, while I was trying to fill the dumpster, I had a very large metal object, which was a pottery kick wheel. And when I was trying to disassemble this kick wheel, I had to use a Sawzall, and I had to use a hacksaw to get the pieces of this apart. And a 100-pound piece of metal or iron dropped on my leg, and so I got that injury today, and boy, it hurt, but I'm fine. And it's gone from my backyard now. I had it on my porch, and so I'm happy that it's gone. Okay, so here's the big tour. I put a mirror up now when I'm making videos because it's really hard to see myself on the small display. So I use a mirror now when I make my videos. Here's my laptop, here's my Dymo, here's my phone where I record what the labels are. Here is my iced tea and lemonade, my shipping scale, my washi tape, my other washi tape, a photograph I took, a few signs I've thrifted, my thank yous ribbon, my Wonder Balsam, some photography equipment, more stickers, my packing tape, my lint rollers, my shavers, pens, stickers, all on my board. This really cute clock that I acquired at the bins once. Below this, I keep some shipping materials, and that's where I put my bags from inventory when I take items out because I reuse them, I don't ship them. And then I've got my shoe boxes and other shipping materials here. Then up there, I have my shipping boxes, a painting that I painted. And then over here now, I have my setup to photograph items. I have a light here. I put a white curtain behind Macy. These are items that I want to post and take pictures of. So they're right here ready to go. I'll take their pictures and then I will put them in my inventory, which I've already shared. This is kind of my overflow inventory. And these bins, these are coats. These are boots, and this is where I put my items that I photographed but haven't been placed into inventory yet, and I have to show you something. Oh my goodness, totally empty. So I am feeling proud. I'll just pop in and show you guys. Actually, this is my laundry room, and in my laundry room is where I keep all of my inventory. There's a puppy dog. Hi, Louie. Hi. So basically everything is contained right here now. I've got my inventory. I walk into the garage, I've got my inventory here. I've got my photography station, I've got my lights out here, my tripods, my shipping station. I organize these. I only use poly mailers for certain occasions, and I like to buy compostable ones, so those are in there. My tissue paper's in here, and let me just move this. In this drawer, I have my thank you cards and my extra shipping labels and tape. And right to the right of Macy, this is one of the best, most recent developments. This hanging rack folds down, so I have it up right now, and I can just bring in items that I have sourced or just sorted from my closet. These items I've just sorted from my closet, and I hang them up. And then I can put them on Macy, and I can photograph them, and then I can put them right there. And that is my workflow. Work smarter, not harder. Now, here is my cute little screen that I put on my garage door, and I am loving it. It's just magnetic. You open it up to walk. That's it, friends. That is my new space, updated space tour, and I'm just feeling elated at this little bit of work that I've done that is changing my workflow experience. Like I said, I would bring things into my house when my daughter's at college. I'd bring them into her room, or I'd bring them into my office. But now it's just all right here. It comes to my garage. I launder the items right one door away. I hang them up when they're done. I photograph them. I get them put into inventory. I ship them out right here, and that's it. Please, in the comments, let me know, if you're going to Posh Fest and if we can meet, and if you'd like to come to my yoga class. Also, let me know how your sales were this weekend. Do you have any secrets or tips you want to share with me? I'm just always trying to be flexible and remain calm and really just keep my nose to the grind, keep posting items. I am so proud of how many things I got posted this weekend that were just sitting in my house that I had sorted out or that I had just recently sourced. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to see you around here sometimes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great Monday, and I'll see you in a few days. Take care.